Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Achievement Hunter portion of today's RTTV stream. This is brought to you by ExpressVPN. Why don't you get yourself a VPN today? Go to expressvpn.com/RTTV for more information. Hi, everyone. Welcome. It is Monday. It is June 14th, 2021. If you're in Texas, tomorrow is tax day. Make sure to get your taxes in. Very important. We're going to be playing some video games today. I'm Jack. I am joined by some friends. I've got Mr. Jeremy Dooley with me. I've got,
Hey.
I think, one Matthew Bragg with me as
That's
well.
me. Hi.
And then also, Fredo might be joining us through voice. He's working on some stuff right now in the back end. But hi, everyone. How are you doing today?
Dad.
Doing pretty good, man. How about you?
You guys doing okay? I was out last week. I was in Florida
Yeah, you were.
doing some
Florida.
work for annual pass, actually. So our friends at Universal Orlando brought us out, or they didn't bring us out, but they gave us the access to the new Velocicoaster, which was super, super awesome. But I'm back at home right now. It's still hot, not as humid though, so that's nice.
Is that coaster open to the public yet, or
It
no?
is. It opened last Thursday. It opened on June
Oh,
10th.
Oh, awesome.
dang.
Yeah, so we got to ride it the day before it opened, and I'll just say we have some stuff coming out. If you RTX is coming up in a few weeks, and here I'll give you just a little tease of
Uh-oh.
something.
He's so excited.
Oh,
I'm not gonna we won't show the full extent of it or anything,
Oh, show
but
the whole thing.
no, here we go.
That's what a
I'm just
tease
saying,
is.
Just do it. Come on.
if you check out the annual pass panel at RTX, you might see what is that? What is
Oh!
that?
That's so
Okay,
cool.
that's enough. That's enough of a
That's
tease
so cool.
right there. Yeah. So anyway, annual pass comes out Thursdays anywhere you get your podcast. Check it out. I'm really proud of it. So
Yeah.
anyway, today we are going to be playing some Ratchet and Clank, or actually I want to say Alfredo is going to be playing some Ratchet and Clank,
Mhm.
We'll watch.
and we're going to be mocking him.
Yeah.
And then after that, we're going to be playing some Deep Rock Galactic over on roosterteeth.com only. So if you'd like to join us for that, that's going to be pretty cool. So
Nice.
that's pretty much it. That's all I got. What
Good
am I
day.
supposed to mention other stuff or
Oh,
streaming
yeah, there's
chat?
always a
What?
bunch of stuff to mention for
Yeah.
chat.
Let's see here.
Oh,
Watch
man.
Neon Konbini comes out now streaming on Rooster Teeth. That comes out I think on Thursdays as
Do it.
well. Oh hey, I guess we're allowed to talk about the Rick and Morty merchandise
Finally.
now.
Hell yeah. Launch
We got
Thursday, baby.
We got official
That
Rick
might be
and
what's
Morty
in that
merchandise hitting this Thursday. It's Rick and Morty /Achieve coming out on Thursday.
So cool.
RTX at Home is back. Join us for 10 days of entertainment, July 8th through 17th. You can RSVP at rtxevent.com. So that's what I was talking about. If you want to see the rest of that video, I showed you a still frame from a full video, and we have a lot of other great video content from Annual Pass stuff coming out during RTX, and then we'll be releasing it afterwards. So yeah, there you go. I think that's it for important stuff.
Dude,
Yeah.
is it 92 degrees there?
What? Let's see. Let's
Probably.
check.
Holy crap. Well, so
It's
It seems
warm.
low. To be
well,
honest.
I updated
Ooh.
my computer
Give me-
recently,
give me
and
that
now it has the
93.
weather
Ooh,
on the little
close.
bottom, but it still thinks that I'm in Austin, so I just get Austin's weather constantly on my toolbar on my computer. I'm like, that's what Austin's like right now.
Man, that must be really annoying.
It's very annoying. Yeah, when it's like thunderstorming outside and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, sunny and 90? Wow.
Ooh.
Wow, nice. But I know you guys got messed up lately
Yeah,
with the
did.
storms. So
Yeah,
I
we
missed
went
them.
through quite a bit. How cold is it up in the Northeast, Jeremy?
not a clue. Haven't been outside yet today. I think it's actually really nice right now. I think it's like it's been raining today, but I think it's like in the mid 70s, 80s or so.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay,
about
that's nice.
75 out. Like all week, it's like 75, low 80s. Hell yeah, perfect.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And for those in Celsius, that's none of your business. How
that's
much it is.
800, I think, is what
Got
it is in Celsius.
Yeah.
You like
Is
drew them in and then just slapped them.
I like to get him in the first half. Yeah,
Yeah.
draw him in.
Someone asked if Jeff survived. Yes, Jeff survived. So he is alive. Don't worry, he is good. Also, we bumped into our old friend Keenan Thompson at Velocicoaster.
That's crazy.
Which was like when they walked us up, because we were there for like this media day fan event thing, and they're like, oh, you have a special guest gonna be riding with you. It's like, all right, cool. We weren't even thinking about it. We walked up to like the entrance, and it was Keenan Thompson. It was like, of course it is. So but he was super nice, super cool, And yeah, I got a photo with him. So anyway, yeah.
Jack,
Hey, we no longer do AWU anymore, but we do this. We do chit and chats every Monday and Wednesday here on RTTV, and that's where we talk about cool stuff coming up for Achievement Hunter. We show off some cool stuff from community members. Like we have a piece of art here. This is by Always D2 on
So
Tumblr.
good.
Look at that.
it's really awesome.
Aw, it's so cute.
I look so 10
You're so
with the
small.
with the
Why are you so
gun.
small, Matt?
I was supposed to be like 10 years old
Yeah.
during that. So I made me laugh so much they chose to give me a gun while everyone else got like a
Mops
skateboard
and
and a
bats
paddle and mops.
yeah. So that's pretty awesome. Thank you very much, Always D2. That is pretty cool art. If you have any art like that you want to send our way, you can use hashtag AHFanArt on all the socials, or you can just email it to us directly at fanmail@achievementhunter.com, and that'll come to us as well. So
Yep. Yep. Yep.
thank you
Yep.
very,
Yep.
very
Yee.
much.
Yee.
All right. What time is it? It's 1:11. All right.
1:11.
Let's see. We got some questions here. So Caden, they went through chat and they pulled down some questions for us. And let's answer some. Danny Luhu asks, predictable question, lol. Any highlights of E3 so far? No, they said that. And
Lol.
I know.
they
I
said
know.
lol.
Yeah.
Or do you read it as lol, or do you say LOL, Matt?
Well, what you do, Jack, as the person reading it, you go out loud perfectly so people understand you're laughing out loud.
But then maybe they always think I'm just laughing. Maybe they don't realize I'm dictating the question.
Okay, then maybe you start it with like quotations. You're like that's how you start the entire sentence, and then you laugh in the middle, and
So
then
it'd
at
be-
the
it would
end
be-
you do this, so they understand that you're quoting them.
So it'd be predictable question.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like that.
I know
It's
exactly what's
perfect.
going on there.
Exactly.
Any
No
highlights of
additional
E3
context
so
needed.
far? I'll be honest. I was out of town during all the E3 announcements. I caught a few of them. I saw Payday 3's coming. That's kind of fun.
See, and that one I didn't
That's
even hear
the one I
about.
missed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually
Yeah,
that was
pick
during the PC game show, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's the only one I haven't watched yet. Yeah.
Yeah, so I know that's coming. I know they announced some stuff. Did they announce some Valhalla stuff, Matt? Like, I didn't watch the Ubisoft one. I saw Avatar, I think, is Ubisoft. They're doing
I
the
think
like the blue
they're
Avatar
doing,
guys.
like, I can't remember if it was Ubisoft or not, but yeah, no,
Ubisoft, Jesus.
Ubisoft. Sorry, I say it right whenever I'm not talking to you. It's really weird. So yeah, they announced a bunch of Valhalla stuff. I know that they have the DLC, which is already out right now, the first part.
Yeah,
And then they announced another. I can't remember what it was called, but I know they announced another one, and they also announced they're going to be supporting the game into next year as well.
yeah.
So
So
there'll be like another one after that.
the reveal is there's not going to be a new Assassin's Creed this year. Is
Yeah.
what it sounds like.
Which kind of
So-
makes sense. I mean, Valhalla is like
take a break.
massive.
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
I would
Well,
rather them
they-
take more time to work on like the new one than just spit another one out.
Yeah, I mean, like you could argue like this Origin, Odyssey, Valhalla, is sort of like a trilogy. So now it's like, all right, we're gonna take like a year off and work on sort of the next batch of them. I'm really
Yeah.
curious because like the end of the main story, I've started playing the first DLC, the Ireland DLC, but I haven't finished it yet. But the end of the main story leaves with a cliffhanger that's like, what? And
Yeah.
so I want to find out more about that. So hopefully we'll get some answers before the end of next year.
Yeah. Man, there's a lot to kind of be excited about that was already announced. But I mean, like, what I'm super excited for is the Sea of Thieves, Pirates of the Caribbean stuff. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Like that, I know that's what everyone thinks as soon as they start playing that game. So now it's like, that's in the game. That's crazy.
So apparently the new DLC is Siege of Paris is for Valhalla. That's kind of cool.
Mhm.
I wonder if
They-
that's going
they-
to allude to any Arno stuff.
Maybe.
So
That's the other thing. Like Valhalla really ties a lot of stuff into other games.
yeah,
Like other Assassin's Creed, which is awesome.
yeah, it's interesting because like we've touched on Connor a little
Mhm.
bit, and then and there's definitely allusions to other assassins in the sort of the series as well. So
Mhm. Well,
Very
there's also
cool.
there's a character in Valhalla that's in Origins.
yeah, Retta.
I don't know how they explain that, but I don't really think I'll ever know.
Yeah, I
They
think
might
they
like years from now tell us.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Do I need 100% for the cliffhanger? Squirrel Venom? No, you just need to beat the main
Mhm.
story.
Yeah,
And you kind of figure out what's going on.
you'll know
Battlefield
what
Yeah.
2042.
happened.
Apparently, a lot of people lost their minds for Battlefield 2042. Is the trailer awesome? A lot of people were going nuts for that.
So what
I
they
want
did
Bad
a
Company
huge
3.
they did a huge fan service in the trailer because like one of the
Oh
things
yeah.
with Battlefield was it was almost memed at the point that people would be in jets and the trick shot was to jump out of your jet, shoot an RPG to take down another jet, and then fall back into your jet and fly off.
Yeah.
And so they animated that whole thing like super realistically, like a pilot like pulling the ejector seat and whipping out an RPG and then like falling back onto his jet and getting in, and
That's
like
awesome.
so they're definitely embracing that shit. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be more Battlefield, which if you like Battlefield, is
Mhm.
never a bad thing. I'm super excited for Back for Blood. I'm gonna play the hell out of
Yep.
Back for Blood.
Oh yeah, Sonic Corp reminded us the Guardians of the Galaxy game from Square Enix.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
that
It's a
looks really
single
cool.
player game. You're only playing a Star Lord the whole game, which is like okay,
All
okay. I
right,
thought the
sure, fine with me.
I'm pretty excited for Redfall. I mean, that's like a new IP. You know, I
yeah.
don't really know what to expect from new stuff, and that's awesome to see. I feel like we don't see it enough.
New Among Us stuff, like not
Yeah.
Oh
not a
yeah.
ton. The problem with the new Among Us stuff. Thank you very much, Cat. The problem with the new Among Us stuff is like Among Us is being kept alive by mods right now, or like
hmm
mods are adding so much to the game,
Mhm.
and now Among Us is being like, all right, we're announcing new stuff, and the new stuff they're announcing is like sort of behind the curve of where some of the mods are, but like
Yeah.
15 player lobbies are announcing, which I don't know how that's going to work out because already meetings are a nightmare of people talking. Um, but yeah, 15 player lobbies, a new map eventually, and they're like adding new roles like the sheriff and the scientist, but it's like that's already a thing that you can do fairly easily.
Yeah.
Um, New colors, that's already in the mods. Like it's
Well,
like
and
I
the
get
other
that they
thing, like
want to, but
the
it's
15 player lobbies, there's only really one map that can work for, right?
like the
Like
new one, the
yeah,
airship.
airship's like the only one I think that could work for. Everything else is like, oh yeah, I saw him kill. Like 4 people saw that, right? Like
Right,
he,
right.
he
Yeah,
did it.
exactly. Like everyone was in the room right now.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, going back to because I see people talking about Back for Blood, they finally showed like some of the versus mode in
Hmm.
it. So it's like the same thing that Left 4 Dead was, so like 4 people as zombies, four
Oh, that's cool.
as the humans, you play as the special infected. I'm so excited for that because that was my shit with Left 4 Dead 2.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'm all about
I
that.
cannot wait. I
Hmm.
really want us to do more Left 4 Dead stuff anyway. I know we did a video pretty recently, Jeremy, that I forgot how much fun it was just to like crown a witch. I was like,
Yup,
man, I didn't think I could do it still, but
it's
you
still
slide
fun.
back in, man.
It comes back to yeah, everything
Hmm.
returns to you after playing it for enough time.
Nice.
But
Uh,
yeah.
Some people are
trying to think.
saying Rainbow Six Extraction as well.
I haven't. I need to watch whatever they just showed about that, but I'm
Yeah,
all
that's like
about it.
it's
Oh
like a
yeah.
zombie mode, right? Like a PvE zombie thing or something along that
Hmm.
line.
I
Maybe
can
because they
think.
did something like that a while ago with Rainbow Six. I
Yeah.
forgot the name of it,
I
but
think they made that like a whole game, right? Like that they
Yeah.
yeah.
did that to test it, and then they made a game around that concept.
Is it
I
the
could be
same
wrong, but
enemies, like the red crystal enemies?
it
Um.
looks like them. But I didn't play it,
Yeah. It appears
the
to be
original
that
thing.
case.
So yeah,
Nice.
dude, Psychonauts 2 also got like a
Oh,
trailer, which is pretty
Hmm.
awesome to finally see after like years.
our friend James Willems is in that one, so
Oh,
he's voicing a toilet. That's
sounds right.
yeah. All
So
right, let's do another
he's
question
voicing a
here.
toilet
Yeah.
beside Jack Black. All right.
Yeah. That was still question number one.
Tater Thumper says, if Fallout ever had a game set in Austin, what is a landmark you'd love to see? Ooh,
You'd have to go to
Oh,
the
I got it.
Capital. The
Capital
Yeah,
Capitol
would be cool.
Capital have to be there.
Seeing
Bet.
UT would be an awesome sort of giant landmark, like all the different
Mhm.
buildings and like the stadium and stuff out there.
And
That'd
now
be pretty
Matt's
rad.
answer
Uh,
is
Bat Bridge.
Bat Bridge.
Congress,
Oh
okay.
my god, it'd
Yeah,
have like
that
mutated
it would
bats.
be
Oh,
so good. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
that would be pretty
you would
rad.
die there, but you know there'd be
if it
some
was
good
like,
loot.
don't go there like in the evening, or you're gonna get
Hmm.
ripped to shreds by the mutated bats. That'd be
Barton
pretty
Springs would be
cool.
pretty cool.
That would be really cool if they like respawned every day. Like every single time it got dark, bats came out of there.
I'm
But
trying to think. I don't think Fallout the Fallout universe has said much about Texas. Like, I'm trying to think if they really bring that up at all, but
What if
nothing's
that's
really coming to mind. But
what if that's the one place that's fine?
Yeah,
It's
I
just
mean,
we're
like a
fine.
regular place. It's like
it's bordering, like, or not bordering, but it's fairly close to like the Mojave. You know,
Yeah.
like that kind of desert area is still. So there'd be cazadores and shit like that. Great.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait till a new Fallout comes out. If it was in, I think Austin would be a fine
That'd
like
be
setting
cool.
for it.
Or really, just Texas in general would be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we had was it Last of Us starts in Austin? The beginning of that game literally
I
is
think
in
so.
Austin.
Yeah, I believe it does.
Mhm.
It's been
So
so long since I played it.
yeah,
If they
a
did it,
lot of
yeah,
people.
put stage 5 in there
Oh,
for
that's
sure.
great.
It'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Zero Valentine asks, "Are you guys going to play the new Dark Alliance?" Yes, as a matter of fact, we are. We're recording an episode tomorrow for a sponsored
Yep.
Let's Play.
Yep.
So you'll be seeing that soon. Also, someone pointed out apparently they updated Grounded, the
Oh yeah.
the ant game.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
hell
yeah.
yeah.
I can have
Oh,
more. ant
Fredo's
people.
excited for that.
They added a bunch of stuff in like achievements and is the big one for me.
Big ass, scary ass
yeah.
spiders and shit.
Yeah, they had like a big layer with it, right?
I
Hmm.
don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just
I just
down
want to build
for
more
anything.
stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Xana Sahuga says, I think Caesar Legion took over Texas, right?
Yeah, I
for-
think someone was saying that. So there is a part where they either like say it or it's a place you sail to at one point. But yeah, I think Caesar's Legion or Kaiser's Legion, whoever you ask,
Nice.
owns that area.
All right, let's do more questions here. Geo Squirrel says, question: if you could be a voice actor in any current animation, not just Rooster Teeth, what would it be? So any current animation, I'm assuming not video games, but animated something. I mean, Invincible would be pretty cool. I
Invincible
think.
would be really good. I'm thinking Castlevania. I know you said not video games, but that's on Netflix, right?
Yes, it is.
That's a really, really good show.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of like animated stuff that I'm currently...
trying to right, exactly, stuff that I'm currently watching.
Yeah.
I would want to do something like really stupid. There's this animation that I watch every now and again. That's an Among Us animation. They do an animated series on YouTube, and the characters in it, I reference it all the time when I play. But the characters in it are fucking absurd. Like there's one named Mr. Cheese. That's just he just goes like, "My name is Mr. Cheese," and he's just like always has the cheese on it, but he's like a psychopath. Like he's nuts. I would love to be in that as a random character, just in the back, like just get slit. Like, "Hey guys, I'm the new guy," and then cut in half. And that's it, out of the episode. I would
Nice.
love that.
Yeah. So Invincible. I don't know. That's it. That's pretty much all I got. The only animated thing I'm watching. I just started I mean, I just started watching the new season of Lego Masters. Picked up on that. Watched the first couple episodes. It's good. And then Loki also started last week, and I somehow managed to make it. I was in Florida until Saturday, and we watched it Saturday night, and I somehow didn't get anything spoiled for me, which is wild.
Nice.
So
Nice.
yeah, it's good. It's very good if you're a fan of Loki, or a fan of the MCU. So Cuphead show's coming. Yeah, Jeremy could be in Cuphead.
Is there a Cuphead
Fuck
show?
yeah.
Really?
I didn't know there was a Cuphead
That's
show
awesome.
coming. That sounds like it's going to be a massive amount of work for them. Like because the game
style.
was so
Yeah.
hard because it was all like hand drawn stuff. So the show I'm sure is all
Well,
the
I
same
imagine
aesthetic.
the show would be the same aesthetic, but also like the game has to factor in for a lot more, right? Like
Yes.
a lot of
yeah.
different variables. Like a show, you would know exactly where you want the character to go, but
That's
yeah.
true. That's a good point.
Mm.
I mean, I want to
still
be
take
put me
forever,
in-
I'm sure.
Put me in as like Spoon Dude.
Spoon dude. Tom Bombadil says, if you could design your own Minecraft mod like Pokemon or Pixelmon, Sky Factory, etc., what would you do? I mean, a Jurassic Park Minecraft would be pretty rad. I know there was like a dinosaur
Sure, yeah.
mod,
Something like that I
but-
think exists in Minecraft now.
like built like
Let me look at
That's
that.
the
Vanilla?
thing. Like, what doesn't exist in Minecraft?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that-
dude, how to train your dragon is like an official Minecraft thing. Like
Really?
yeah,
that's
no,
cool.
that's like supported from it. Hang on, let me see. Jurassic Park Minecraft.
God, yeah. Like, what could I possibly add to Minecraft at this point?
Yeah, no,
then, like-
Jack, It's here.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, let's do
Here,
that.
I'll put it in stream.
I mean, I know there's the Jurassic Park like vanilla mod. Yeah. I've seen that. We didn't. You guys did a stream about it. I think when it first came out.
The
this
Jurassic
one's
World one?
pretty
Yeah.
new.
Yeah, we did.
Huh.
We did a crap ton in that thing because we
Yeah.
got the sleep darts and we released all the dinosaurs in the streets and then kept putting them to sleep.
I must have missed that.
Yeah.
I had no idea we did that.
Speaking of that, Jurassic World Evolution 2 got announced. That's the RTS game. So they're doing a sequel to
Oh,
that. Which would be
Seriously?
cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That
And
game's
I know
so good.
here's a little peek behind the curtain, but Jeff and I are talking about possibly doing some gameplay stuff for Annual Pass, and I brought up possibly doing some videos in that. So maybe like
Oh, man.
theme park theme park tycoon or whatever, or roller coaster tycoon, Jurassic World stuff. Anyway, we're looking into it. We'll figure out some stuff. Yeah.
For a second.
Does anybody else have any other any other Minecraft mods you'd like to see?
I'm
I-
literally blanking on what wouldn't already
Honestly,
exist.
You brought up roller coasters. That just has me thinking. I've always wanted to make a good roller coaster in Minecraft, but I feel like you can't really do much shit other than have minecart go up and then down. Yay.
No flips or anything.
Yeah.
The
you
MC
can't really do
Parks
anything
guys,
cool.
the MC Parks guys have done some really cool roller coaster stuff, and they're using some mod type things. So
Yeah.
check that out. I was gonna say something, and I totally spaced on what it was. Yep, it's gone. It's gone now.
Yeah, no, I was just looking at the chat. Minecraft does have like Ben 10 and stuff now too.
Oh
Yeah.
Jesus!
Yeah, you can just like walk up to the Omnitrix and turn into a different alien with different powers. I'm like, that's awesome. Why can't I have that already? Oh, yeah, okay. We should do something with that.
What else here? Let's see here. We've got time for probably one more question, maybe two. Athy says, if you could set up a portal that goes from your house to one other location anywhere in the world, where would you put the other end? Fort Knox? Just the inside of it.
Well, the problem with that is they're going to come in one day, but all the gold's gone. You think it's got anything to do with that?
Yeah, you think that portal has something to do with it?
I would probably say somewhere in Scotland, just to be able to poke into Scotland, get a fried Mars bar, hang out,
Man.
enjoy the weather, come back. That'd be pretty cool.
I don't know.
I just
'cause-
sneezed all over Zipper. I just sneezed down here, and he was just standing right there looking up at me. Just sneezed like perfectly on him. Did not know he was there. I'm
as this
sorry,
is
buddy.
penance for being a cat.
Oh, I'm sorry, pal.
Matt, where would you have your portal connected to?
I really don't know because of what I just said. I think that like no matter where it is, there's another side that people can walk
right.
through. And
All right, let's qualify it then. If
Okay.
that'll make you
Only
happy.
you can
Okay,
use it.
only you.
only
and
I
your-
can use it.
Only you and anyone you're touching can use it. So you can bring someone
I
with
like
you.
that.
Bjorn.
I like that.
That's good. Man, a theme park would be pretty good.
Yeah.
Like I've been really wanting to go to like Disney World lately,
Yeah.
but
I'm
yeah, I
definitely
think that
planning a trip to go back there. I want to go back.
Oh,
or
man. They're
or,
busy.
I
They're
mean,
busy.
I would say Australia because
yeah, I honestly like
Yeah.
I want to go back.
Australia,
And I don't want
Japan
to do
would
the
be
flight.
good.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
want to do the flight again.
Yeah.
I think like a back alley in Japan would be good, and not just because I could then.
Why not just in
Well,
front
not
of a
just because-
hotel?
No. Let me explain.
Okay,
Not just
please.
because I then could go to like all the things in Japan that I've wanted to go to for years, but after I've done that, I would want to have some enjoyment out of it. So like every night at like 2:35, I'd come out of the portal and scare everyone around me and just like scream and make them think that they're insane, and then go back in and act like nothing happened. I would live for the legends of the portal man that came out every day at like 3:40 in the morning.
legends.
The portal man. Is that how Sasquatch came into play? He just portaled
It's
himself
true, yeah,
in.
he portaled himself in, and then he was out of focus for the rest of his life.
Oh man. Yeah. Anyway, Disney was pretty busy. I went to Disney a couple days. It's wild, man. So like Universal, like their mask requirements are, if you're vaccinated, you don't need to wear a mask. And
Mhm.
Disney, as of tomorrow, Disney is doing the same thing. So right now at Disney World, as of today, if you're indoors, you have to wear a mask. But starting tomorrow, you don't have to. And they recommend if you're unvaccinated, you should wear a mask indoors. But they're no longer going to require it. They're leaving it up to the people there. And so it's weird being back to some sort of normalcy and seeing just masses of people. It was a little overwhelming at first, but it kind of, I mean, we were there for a few days, so we kind of got used to it. But it's different. We saw a bunch of community members too out in Florida. Saw a ton of community members. So thank you very much, everyone who said hello and hi and stuff. It was great. Good seeing you guys. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for our time. We're going to kick it over now. Don't forget, go to roosterteeth.com or go to Rooster Teeth and watch on our apps, because that's where we keep an eye on our chat. So all these questions have been coming from our chat over at RTTV. And at 4 o'clock, we're going to be only streaming on Rooster Teeth. So make sure you jump over to an app or a website or however you watch Rooster Teeth content. And and we'll be here to play some Deep Rock Galactic. But before then, we're playing some Ratchet and Clank. Don't forget to grab some merchandise in the store.roosterteeth.com. Don't forget about RTX, which is going to be July for 10 days. And then what else? Any other cool things I need to talk about? I don't know. Neon Combinis on Thursdays. Rick and Morty merch hits on Thursday as well, this coming Thursday. So that's it. All right. Fredo, are you there?
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank, clapping that ass. Here we go.